Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy is intended for mature
Hi,
audiences.
this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people.
The
Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punching? When I was hitting him with body punching, I heard him actually he was crying in there. You were saying that Gibbs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time.
Absolutely,
I knew he was tough and taking those punches.
DiBiase Productions.
Making women gestures like,
Let's go, champ. It's the champ. It's the champ. With the fake champ. ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. We are back to discuss a little Andre Ward and his destruction, or was it another controversial win for SOG? And the fact that he's saying he wants a cruiserweight title or a heavyweight title, and when asked about heavyweight, like actually facing Anthony Joshua, he didn't shy away, man. So look, I'm not expecting him to get in there with Joshua, but intelligent of him not to say no. But I don't know. I guess the question is who at heavyweight would he fight? I say Tony Bellew was the right fight. You know, the Eubanks were calling him to the UK maybe a year ago. I don't know. We're gonna bounce this one back and forth with our co-hosts. We got all the way in the Golden State. The Hipster's definitely joining us. Then we're going to head back to the Garden State.
DiBiase Productions.
This is a beautiful performance against a very tough guy in Michael Johnson. How do you feel about it?
fuck that. Conor McGregor.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You know me, Larry. From a wicked entrance, from a flip over the rock into a knockout. When the main thing is, I just help the guy. I wish.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yes, the Hipsters here. Haters beware. And speaking of haters, Andre Ward haters, where are you? Call in. Chime in. You know, the guy that you hate so much just got an emphatic knockout, technical knockout against Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher. The Crusher got crushed, that to say the least. And can't wait to chop it up with you guys, the panelists, Enrique, Cajweezy, and Ness, and chop it up with the callers. It's going to be a fun show, to say the least. I thought it was a fun fight. I thought it was very intriguing. I thought it was a boxing chess match up until the point of Kovalev getting hurt. So it's going to be a fun show.
What's up, man? Yeah, I just want to say I saw fight two.
Stay focused, stay working my dad.
Because if he comes to fight, then I'm going to have to look for him.
I saw the fight too.
I think you're accurate.
Yes. And the fifth time, yes. The story of the fight. What guy did you like, right? That was the whole narrative for the broadcast, the story of the fight. What guy did you like? The guy who threw more, not solid and effective, or the guy landing the cleaner shots and ending it in the 8th round? My man, son of God, Andre Ward. And I thought it was a great fight, and it was one of those fights that you watched and gave Kovalev the first 2 rounds. But if you're like, the guy who scores, I ain't gonna even say his name, he was a guest last week. You were wrong. We got a knockout. Thank you. Call up. Kovalev lost.
Well. What I will say this, Hipster, I'm not going to go back and forth for too long. I'm just going to say, wow. Can we start to call Andre Ward genie in a bottle. Is he a future? Is he a psychic? Can he tell the future?
Call me now.
Is he Miss Cleo? Is he related? I don't know. I mean, he said he would come and stop Kovalev, and he did. And you know when he said it, it was like hot air to me, you know, because it's like, whatever. You never gonna stop it.
To most of us, it was.
Exactly.
We didn't believe it.
No, I didn't believe it.
We didn't believe he could. Not that he didn't want to. I think we can all say that he wanted to, but I don't think any of us thought he had the ability to knock out Kovalev. And, you know, I know there's going to be callers that talk about the alleged low blows that ended the fight and such. But that right hand, that right straight cross that landed, that started that whole finishing sequence was beautiful. That for sure.
They got Kovalev doing the stanky leg a little bit.
That alone.
Yeah.
If that was the most significant fight, I mean the significant punch of the fight, and it went 12 rounds, and it was a very sort of clear decision towards Ward, that punch alone would have been surprising. That would have been something I would have talked about on this show. So I think that I know we're gonna get people that downplay the stoppage, say that was a bad stoppage, say that Tony Weeks should have given him a standing 10 count or 8 count, and so forth and so forth. But that right hand that initially hurt Kovalev was beautiful. I have to say that.
Of course, I was that guy saying, "Damn, they should have gave him a count." But when I rewinded, or you know, they were all speaking, and when I say they, I mean the HBO broadcast personalities. They were talking about the body shots. I rewind and watched that 7th round and the 8th round again, and the 8th round, the headshot by the right hand that took Kovalev's legs, and then followed by the body attack was what finished the show. I'm not going to comment on Kovalev. Not Kovalev. Andre Ward predicting a knockout, finishing the guy. But let's say that during his post-fight interview, when he said, "Yo, my calculations in my brain, my computer, is what put everything together." Let's applaud him for that, because he proved it tonight after the win, when he won, and he looked calm, man. Kovalev was the attacker. I was scoring the first round, the second round, third round I gave it to Andre Ward. It was all because, you know, his patience, his relaxation, and his planned shots that he controlled it. And I thought I was scoring wrong. When I would see the unofficial scorecards, I thought I was scoring wrong. And hearing Max Kellerman say the story that we say may not portray the same story that the viewers are watching, Max Kellerman gets an applause too. Great ass fight. Andre Ward. Let's call him the genie. Let's call him genie in the bottle. Nestor.
I mean, if you want to give him credit, and I mean Max, give him credit for also disagreeing with Harold Letterman on, I don't remember the exact round, but it was definitely a Ward round, and you know, Kellerman said, "Well, I disagree."
That was the third round. I wrote that down too, and I also disagreed. I was like, "What? Am I doing something wrong? Am I the guy that just I'm looking at the black guy, not the white guy?" Like I started turning it to race. Like I'm picking Andre Ward. I thought he looked slick. I thought he looked good. I thought he was the aggressor. I thought he was the controller. I thought he was backstepping but landing cleaner shots. And then to hear Harold Letterman give it to Kovalev, I was wondering, like, why?
Harold Letterman doesn't judge a fight or score a fight based off of the scoring criteria. So I think that we need to start questioning why he is in the position that he is still.
No, and especially when he comes on here and he says that he's judging based on who's doing more damage. And obviously Ward's body shots were doing tremendous damage. The right hand over the top that had the warrior cry attached to it. It was like a slam dunk. When, you know, when an athlete does a dunk, a basketball player is like, you know, you go. That's how he got to do the right hand.
Letterman had it 5-1, I believe, for Sergey Kovalev, which is atrocious.
Matt, what did you have? Did you score?
I did score it up until the knockout. Let me get my scorecard out really fast. I don't have it tallied up, but I gave Kovalev the 3rd, the 6th round. I gave Kovalev those 2 rounds. So I had it 5-2 going into the 8th. and then I stopped scoring based off of what
right. And then here's how I started feeling like, damn, I don't know shit about boxing. Because okay, I gave Kovalev round 1 and 2, but then
I can see that.
But then round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they all belong to Ward. On my card, I was wondering, okay, I'm scoring it wrong when I heard Howard Letterman speak. Now, knowing that, and then hearing Max Kellerman say the story that we are giving is not equal to the action, I felt so good hearing him say that. And I hope callers that call in have their own action perspective. Andre Ward has his own perspective. We can say what we want to say about fighters when they go in the ring, but you know, the experience is not ours. We have a whole separate experience. And Andre Ward, fight number 1, I had it a 1-point win for him. And it was controversial to the world. But in the end of the day, the man took it by knocking out Kovalev when Kovalev said he got robbed. And so did like the doctors of boxing and stuff, et cetera, et cetera.
I was impressed with Kovalev's jab. I mean, me and Matt were doing a live fight chat of this one on you know, Patreon, and what was landing for him was the jab. But he couldn't seem to land that follow-up shot. Every now and then he would land the right hand. And but it was, you know, it was a typical Ward fight. For sure, typical Ward fight. It was some clinching in there. You know, if you don't like a Ward style, you wasn't gonna like this. If you're not a Ward fan, you know that you know, if you don't like Ward's style, then you're gonna say that that was low blows. You're gonna say that he was doing dirty tactics. It is what it is. You know what I mean? The best thing that could have happened was that he stopped him and that he hurt him. At least he had that, you know, right hand where he hurt him. But it was a lot of clinching in this fight. Now it really depends on, you know, you and what you see that.
I didn't see clinching. I didn't see a lot of clinching.
Inside work. What else?
There was the other word thrown by Jim Lampley. He threw the word wrestling out a lot tonight.
Yeah, wrestling, clinching. I mean,
all right, that's cool, but that's part of boxing, and it wasn't wrestling on the floor. It wasn't wrestling like headlocks. It was clinching, like as you said. I saw it entertaining. It wasn't boring to me, and you can say typical. I saw it as a thinker. I saw Andre Ward thinking. Round 1, round 2, I was like, okay, I hope he's thinking. And round 3, he started answering, and he was the aggressor. So I
can't believe that people are still
boring,
calling Ward boring, and
yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
Stoppage. I mean,
but come on. Let's be very honest. Ness, me and you were on a Patreon only live fight chat, and we were talking about how this fight is a carbon copy of the first one. After the first 3 rounds, we were starting to worry about this fight being very anticlimactic. The reason why we think this is a great fight is also due to the way it ended. It's due to that knockout. It's
absolutely
surprising us and knocking out Kovalev. That's why this is a great fight. You take the first 5 to 6 rounds apart. Are those really exciting rounds of boxing? Arguable. It's very arguable. Some people might say yes, but I'd say majority would probably say no.
Round 3, round 7, round 8, exciting.
Well,
those were good rounds. I would agree with you on that. I agree on that.
He beat him twice this time, and now he stopped him. You know, I really wanted him to call out Adonis Stevenson, but since we're calling call outs in the post-fight interview, he didn't necessarily call anyone out. But when asked what he wanted to do next, he said that he wants another title. He said maybe cruiserweight. You never know, maybe heavyweight. So then obviously Max is like, heavyweight, and he was like, yeah, but it's got to be the right guy. And he's like, yeah, but not Anthony Joshua heavyweight. And he was like, hey, you never know. So obviously I'm not gonna say that is even a possibility. You know, Anthony Joshua is not Andy Ruiz, and you know, Andre Ward is not Roy Jones Jr.
What about cruiserweight, Ness? Let's not bypass that. Going to cruiserweight. Name some names. Drop.
Well, in the cruiserweight division, I mean, it's cruiserweight, semi-heavyweight. I just don't think that Tony Bellew will feel like Andre Ward is a bigger fight than Deontay Wilder or David Haye.
Anthony Joshua, even.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he has so many.
I can disagree.
Bellew has so many options, but if for whatever reason Tony Bellew feels like Andre Ward coming off of the Kovalev knockout is a big enough fight, and maybe he could get Andre Ward to go to the UK. Andre Ward was quoted saying he would go to the UK when he was out there in the UK covering the Eubank first ITV fight, right?
What if he feels that that's an easier fight than Deontay Wilder? Question mark.
What if who feels it's an easier fight?
Tony Bellew or whatever the hell, however you pronounce his last name, Bellew.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he feels Ward is an easier fight than Wilder, but is it an easier fight than David Haye coming off Achilles' heel? And you know,
does it equal the money?
And the money, you know, is it bigger?
Wait, name that again. Who? David Haye versus?
Yeah, because remember Tony Bellew beat David Haye. Come on, casual, catch it.
Now, what I'm trying to say, I'm thinking from a different perspective, right? Who's the bigger name right now? Andre Ward, David Haye.
That's what we trying to tell you.
Andre Ward's the bigger name, and you don't have to tell me that.
No.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Maybe Andre Ward is the bigger name here in America, where a Tony Bellew
has lost, brother.
Listen to me. Maybe.
David Haye and Tony Bellew did 800,000 UK pay-per-views. 800,000 UK pay-per-views. And you can argue that the prices are lower, but it's 800,000. Ward Kovalev in the biggest fight for pound supremacy did 165 in the first one.
How
and
important is
top
that?
200 in this one.
The O on your record makes you more valuable. Yes or no?
You said bigger.
I mean, listen,
the
O makes you bigger.
You can't get upset at him, bro. He's got a casual mentality
and a U.S. mentality.
Yes, but O makes you bigger than David Haye.
No.
But listen, casual. You got to try and open your mind and understand that we're talking about Tony Bellew. He has options.
And one of them is Andre Ward, which be the most
not
lucrative.
Andre Ward. We don't even know. We're just
don't know. We're speculating. Yes, I'm saying, wow, what a big fight if that was to be announced.
But some would say that the David Haye is a bigger fight. Is what we're trying to say. But anyway, look, we're gonna get out to the calls. We're not gonna go back and forth with the bull crap. Let's get to the international callers first. And before we do, we're gonna go out to a word from our sponsors, obviously.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
All right, let's go out to, man, I want to believe it's Alex, right?
That's me, bro. How are you?
I'm good.
Now, Mr. Gibbs, I told you in the last episode, Ward was going to stop this man. I said it. He was going to stop him late. The one thing about power punches that we in the UK, we know this. Power punches, when they set their feet, they hit hard. But when you see the way Ward kept moving back, different angles, when you're not a power puncher if you cannot stand still and hit your opponent. Ward was too tricky, too nice, and when he went to the body, he did that Errol Spence work. It's 5:51 in the morning. I had to wait just to say I told you so. Man down.
Alex, well, thanks for calling in. We're gonna go out to and I think the other guy might be like from Cuba, right?
Yeah, what's up, man? It's me, Alex from Cuba.
What's up, brother?
Second Alex.
The kid should be asleep now. So let me tell you this. Fuck Jim Lownley, man. Did you see how hard that guy? I've never seen Hayden like this before. He was trying so hard to get my man Rigo DQ. I mean, why didn't he do that with Ward right there? Why didn't he get the commissioner to look at the low blow? What's going on with that? He wouldn't do that with Lomachenko. He wouldn't be pulling the commissioner off. I'm like, here, man, let me give you my take. You should really disqualify this dude. What kind of bullshit is that? I've never seen that done before. The most I've seen is Teddy Atlas get mad at judges and call them bitches and whatnot. I never seen nobody pull the commissioner aside and tell him, hey, bro, you need to disqualify this dude. It's really obvious to me. And the guy here with the most voice is saying that, yeah, it was after the belt. Get out of here with that bullshit, man. What is this?
Well, Alex, man, thanks for calling in. We're glad that we were able to give you the platform to get it off your chest, man. We definitely felt the same way during our live fight chat for that one. Let's go out from Cuba to Atlanta, home of the Milkman.
I told y'all a long time ago, the Kirkland will go down in 3 rounds.
Right hand. Down goes Kirkland. Strap me up. Who's next? I got milk, baby.
Milkman.
Yo.
Man, you had me nervous there. What's going on, brother?
Man, it was a weird night, man. First Rico and that crazy ass shit that went down, and then the anticlimactic stoppage with Ward and Kovalev. I thought Ward did a good job. I think we stopped it way too early. I wanted to see how Kovalev would have come back after that round. I think he could have still kept fighting, but you know, we'll see, man. I think Ward has a few more fights left in him, and then he's gonna hang him up. So with the right guy, heavyweight, you know, I think it'll be an interesting fight. So we'll just have to see, man. That's my call.
Milkman, thanks for calling in. Interesting that he's saying that he's thinking like retirement for Ward, Enrique, right? Like, I mean, off of a big win, the first thing out of his mouth is he's got a couple more fights. I think he's gonna hang it up.
You have to sound the relation, and then it's all about financial management. So it's collecting one by one. Andre Ward's ring walk was super confident, and now after that win, his confidence is boosted. He's seeing names. He's Mikey Garcia. I want the names. That's it.
I like the way you put it. He's Mikey Garcia. He wants the names, which answers my own question, I guess, from earlier about, you know, him not calling out Adonis Stevens, but I kind of wanted him to. But if you want the names, Adonis isn't that name. Not in terms of money names, you know, not when we're mentioning guys like, you know, a possible heavyweight fight with Bellew, or
I think Bellew's the best. I don't see Joshua. I think Joshua's a too heavy and too hard of a hitter. He's the guy when they break down the two fighters. I think he's the guy who is the effective hitter, landing throughout the round versus the guy.
I mean, it's murder to get in there with an Anthony Joshua.
Definitely.
But, I mean, avoid answering the question at all costs is what I say, so that you can get some of that, I don't know, residual popularities, get some of that drip juice, some drippity drop off that Joshua name. I don't know. Let's go out to New Jersey. I mean, talk to us. Immediate reaction, man. What did you think of SOG and his performance tonight?
Yeah, I think this win cements him. You know what I mean? Like, he gave Kovalev his only 2 losses. He stopped him impressively. No matter what people think it is, he picked up from the last part of where they fought. And he watched him. He did what he had to do. Kovalev could say what he want, but yeah, Andre Ward, you know, he pulls this one out. As far as the next fight, I don't know. I'm curious to see who the next opponent is, but immediate reaction. I mean, I think he did an excellent job. He fought the way he fought. It was, you know, it was that Oakland style, baby. So, you know, shout out to Boxing Voice. You know,
I mean, post reaction to Kovalev's excuses or truthness. Low blows.
Listen, great white hype. Great white hype. It never wins. That's all it is. Great white hype.
All right, I mean, oh my God, someone in the chat says son of genitals.
I mean, you know, that's why I'm glad, and I mean the caller. I mean like IMEAN. I mean that I'm glad that Roy Jones broke it down. If it's below your belly button, you know, that's below the belt. If that belt line is above it, if we don't see your belly button, then that belt line is called borderline, and borderline is legit. So if you know that, then you know your genitalia is way below your belt line. And you know, boxing trunks, belt line can be like a handful, like a half gallon of milk on your waistline. So stop it.
Half gallon of milk. Mash up that thumbs up button. Make it blue if you like Casual's analogy about the waistline being a half gallon of milk. Alden in Phoenix, immediate reaction. Kovalev takes a seat on the bottom rope.
All right. I had it Ness by the end of the 8th round, man. I had it 5-3 for Ward. So I think the way it was going, even if Kovalev would have got up, Andre Ward maybe would have stopped at another round, or he would have won easily unanimous decision. Again, I thought Kovalev won the first fight, but I think Ward would have. If there wasn't a stoppage, I think he would have clearly won this fight easily. And but it was a bad. But I do agree with the bad stoppage. You got to give him a chance to get up and see what he could do. But Ward was going to win anyway, so that's all I got, Ness.
All right, Alden. Thanks for calling in, brother.
Anyway,
let's go out to Texas. Class and Bound. Talk to us. Immediate reaction.
And still, pound for pound, best fighter on the planet, Andre, son of greatness, Ward. This is exactly the kind of thing I expected to see in the first fight, but I absolutely loved seeing it the second fight. So, you know, it was pretty interesting. Like, I'll say this. I kind of thought Kovalev should have gotten a standing 8 count, but everyone's complaining about those low blows. Excuse me for my language, but since when does a homie's dick start at the belt line? Like, that's an awkward anatomy for any kind of a human. So, like, people complaining about those belt line blows, get over yourself. You're blowing hot smoke out your ass. They're just hating because Ward is now officially pound for pound the best fighter on the planet right now, and nobody can say shit to him. So, super happy for him. Kovalev could get a rematch later down the road. I'd be fine with it. Yeah, good job to Ward. I'll break down the fight later on tomorrow. But all in all, great fight. I really liked it. Also, that Guillermo Rigondeaux fight, I'm glad they didn't disqualify Guillermo because I was going to flip if they did. But that should have been a no contest. But that's all I've got.
Class and Bound, thanks for calling in. We're going out to the UK. Giant Joe, talk to me. Giant Joe, going once, going twice.
Yo, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yo, I think what we saw tonight was Andre Ward's greatest weapon, which is the mind. I think it's a difficult thing to discern, but he defeats people with his mind. He's not, I think people are calling Ward a boring boxer. He's not a pretty boxer. And we like to see pretty fighters. We like to see pretty footwork and knockout punches. But he wins, and he wins in the mind first. That's where it all begins. And he does enough. He finds a way. And for that, he has earned my greater respect for this performance. He made the Crusher wilt. And that started it in the head.
Mister, I believe in you. You're absolutely right. He did defeat him in the mind, but
why are you talking with a fucking British accent now? Is that how you pay your homage? By trying
alcohol?
Oh, it's alcohol.
Nah, I'm having fun, man. Come on, why you ruin that shit?
Yo, he sounded. He sounded like a bad version of Sherlock Holmes right now.
Nah, listen. Nah, all jokes aside, the mind games don't start until after the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like when you win, that's when the mind fight. Unless you're Mike Tyson and at the face-off you clinch and you show weakness. But Kovalev did not show any weakness. He didn't show it in the fight until these punches were thrown by Andre Ward, and they were calculated correctly. Howard Letterman had it different. And that's why, again, rewinding this tape, saying that Max Kellerman mentioning that the story, we should take that further into the future and say there's always a story by Jim Lampley, Max Kellerman, and Roy Jones Jr., and the Boxing Voice. But you have your own story. So there's action, and what you see and what you decipher from that action is what makes the fight awesome. So, yes, I agree with you. The mind did defeat Kovalev, but I saw that all happen after the fact. I saw that happen into the rounds. I didn't see. I mean, I saw Andre Ward relaxed when Kovalev was like, "Yo, after this, your career is over." He was relaxed. Oh, I have my own plan. But he wasn't defeated at that point. Kovalev, that is. He was defeated third, fourth round. But
thanks for your call, Casual. Thanks for your call. Let us get to some other callers here.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I just felt like
Guy and Joe, you want to call?
Cut it. Yo.
Looking for that remix.
Oh shit. Oh wait, Giant Joe. He's not done yet. He needs another call.
Can I come back on what Enrique just said?
Yes, please do so, please, my friend.
Even though he didn't really disagree with you, but said he did.
I understand what you're saying about the display of being rattled or otherwise. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the conception that Ward has in his mind of the victory. The guy can obviously visualize his intent, and he makes his intent a reality. That's something we can't see. You can't see that happening, but the man obviously has a great deal of mind power to realize what he's capable of. He doesn't have special effects. He doesn't have greatest footwork. He doesn't have knockout power particularly, but he has something which is putting him number one, something unseen, and that is his conception and his visualization to win.
Exactly. The same conception and visualization that I will have come Border Wars July 10th against Canadian Jose. And if nobody knows about that, make sure you tune in on all of the Boxing Voices social media, because July 10th, we're going to Florida, and it's going to be a border war, and the intention is real from Enrique Church.
All right, we're going to get to some other callers now. I want you to hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying this show. And if you want to get some more calls here, we got a couple other calls. We're going to stay out in the UK. Let me get Boxing Evolution here. What's going on, brother?
Long time no speak, guys, man. I hope everyone's well and all right. I'm not sure if anyone's brought it up yet because I had to step out and come back. But was there able to be a standing 8 count? Was that part of the rules of that fight? Because maybe that might have been an option that Tony Weeks could have used, the standing 8. But I thought the stoppage was fine. I wasn't unhappy with it or nothing like that, because Kovalev wasn't fighting back. He was literally on the ropes, curled up, and like not doing anything. And he kept complaining. He kept doing it. He kept stop fighting. Like if Andre Ward had that kind of Mike Tyson kind of mentality where he was gonna rip his head off, he would have been in proper danger if he had that kind of thing about him. You know what I mean? Because there was a couple of times where he like turned away. At one point, he like turned away from Andre Ward. Was like, what's going on here? So I definitely think that Andre Ward destroyed him to the body. Definitely destroyed him to the body. And I think Ward was going to get that win regardless of anything else.
Yeah, I think he turned away when he folded and then stopped the fight. He kind of turned away. Did he not? Question mark.
We're going out to Panchito Papi.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Can I get that code for picking Kovalev?
Oh man, Crow Day Sunday, baby. Today's just your immediate reaction, man.
My fault, man. It was a good fight. Close like the first fight. Andre Ward, man, he's a beast, man. I give it to him, man. I was going for Kovalev, but Andre Ward proved me wrong. And I don't think the fight should have been stopped, but he would have won anyways from what it was looking like for me, man. But that's all I got. I'll call tomorrow for Crow Day, man. Hey.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. We're going out to Scorsese. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. That damn Superman Stevenson curse got this motherfucker getting knocked out by the 168 pounders, huh? Oh, Lord Jesus. But I tell you what, man. Andre Ward lost damn near every round to me. I was watching it with a few people, and I just felt like he couldn't avoid a jab. I felt like he was getting clipped with some of those right hands. He was just getting outworked, and what he was doing was few and far between. But you got to give him credit with that right hand, man. Kovalev chin been hiding, man. He only fought Pascal. Pascal the only puncher he ever fought. And you see Pascal record today. Like, am I lying? Am I hating or am I lying right here? Is Pascal like the only puncher he fought?
Who did
I
you
don't know,
predict?
man. What?
Nah, Scorsese. Who did you predict on Thursday to be the winner of this fight?
I don't think he called.
I didn't call in, but I've been talking throughout YouTube, and I always felt like Kovalev mentally was gonna quit, but I could never predict that Andre Ward he had right shoulder surgery. He been throwing that right hand ugly as hell, and that's what you get knocked out by, man, dude. No way they was putting that dude in the ring with Stevenson. That's some bullshit, man.
All right, Scorsese, let me get to some other callers, brother. We're gonna go out to. I hear you. We're going out to Idris. Talk to me.
Hey man, what's going on, man? Honest to God, man, Andre Ward's that guy, fam. I like that guy, but do you know what? I think the referee shouldn't have stopped it, man. And I think I keep hearing the word robbery all over Twitter and stuff. It's pissing me off because if anyone got robbed, it was Andre Ward because he deserved to get a real knockout, and it was coming. So if the referee just let him come back up, it would have been better off because Andre was definitely going to knock him, man. It was coming, man. And I think he should just go up to Cruiserweight. I think he can get a belt there. And I think he should finish his career in getting a belt at heavyweight, but not Joshua or Wilder. But I think he definitely can do that. He's trying to define legacy, man. So that's what he can do, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, Idris. Hey,
Ness, can I say something? I just want to talk to British people. If I had an English accent, this would be my show. I would never stop talking. You guys would hate me, man. That's all I had to say.
Jamaican there. What the fuck?
I was Jamaican. What the fuck?
That was like half British for a second, and then Jamaican at the end.
Matt, bring Dempsey on, my friend.
I got Dempsey.
Dempsey, what's up? My man Dempsey. Introduce him, man, properly. Give him an intro.
What's up, guys? What's up, TVB? Fucking Ward did it. He got in Kovalev's head. He mentally broke him down. It was a close fight, without question. It was a close fight. It was, definitely, man. Fucking some of those rounds were really hard to score. But you know what? The way Ward was just attacking that body early in the fight, you could tell Kovalev's body language was just starting to tell as the fight was progressing. He was getting tired. He's huffing puffing between the rounds. He got too emotionally into his head. He got too angry. Instead of having that G like he should, like Andre Ward, he was in center balance in that mind. Andre, okay, yeah, without question, there was a few low blows there, but in that situation right there, Kovalev, instead of sitting on the ropes and not fighting back, he should have taken a knee. If he would have taken a knee, the ref would have given him 8 seconds to get his fucking shit together. Probably would have bought himself some time to be able to last the full round, but he didn't. He sat on the ropes, and anytime you're sitting on the ropes, and if you're not fighting back, the ref is going to stop it. So anybody out there trying to defend Kovalev, this and that, motherfucker wanted out. He was looking for a way out, and he got out. He found his way out, but he got out the way he was unexpecting it. And you know what? Ward broke him down, he beat him, and he stopped him. And anybody else out there that disagrees with me, that's fine. You have your opinion about it. But he mentally broke him down. He made that man quit. Kovalev quit. Okay, he quit, definitely, mentally and physically. He was done. That's my call. Keep fucking going, guys. Keep it going. This is a badass night.
Dempsey, thanks for calling in.
Going to Stainless from Nashville.
Straight to the point for those with attention deficit. I'm so repetitive, so I gotta repeat. Stainless from the streets to the deep. I'm coming with that heat. All you need to know about me, I'm coming with that heat.
Yo, TBV, what up? Ness, Matt,
what up?
Enrique, man, good to hear your voice.
Thank you.
Man, that was an exciting fight, was it not?
It was.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was an exciting fight. I was so excited.
Man,
I went into it thinking it was going to be a boring fight, but go ahead, give us your view.
No, that's what I'm with. A lot of us hardcores not only predicted that Ward would win, but that he was going to win by stoppage. like I said, I thought it was going to look a lot like that Dawson fight, and I mean that's pretty much what it was going into. I don't know why people are going online talking about Kovalev needed to keep going, because I mean we all know he was done by the fourth round. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Whatever energy he had, he was trying to just get through the fifth round and not look as bad as he did in the first fight. Talk about cementing the legacy right there. I know that Ward was talking to Cruiser in the heavyweight, but I would like to see him fight Stevenson and get all of those belts. But if he did go to a cruiserweight, I don't think that what's his name? Shit, if I wasn't trying to think of it. I can't remember the cruiserweight Lomachenko dude. Usyk wouldn't be a bad fight for him. And if he did go heavyweight, Parker wouldn't be a bad fight for him either. That's my call. And as I always say, please make sure that you push the thumbs up and share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. I'll talk to y'all fellas tomorrow if it ain't no TBV overtime after this. Peace.
All right, my friend. All right. Josh, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I'm happy for Ward. I'm happy for Regal. That was a good fight. What you guys think?
Josh, we about to shoot you. The first half of the show was what we thought.
Great fight.
What's your immediate reaction? Because we got a bunch of callers.
Yo, man, I just got on. My bad, Ness. Yeah, man, it was a great fight. I definitely don't want to see it. I don't want to see it again. I want Ward to move on. I want Ward to fight Stevenson. I want Rigo to fight Magdaleno. That's my initial reaction. Keep it pushing, man.
Josh.
I love Magdaleno. I think that would be a great fight.
Yo, Magdaleno been calling out Rigo for like 2 years. And Matt left Stainless on.
I did.
He does. Yeah, that's what you do.
Oh, that's my bad.
That's what you do. That's what you do. We're going down the line here. We got a new caller, first time caller, 321. You're up. 321. Never heard of that.
Nah, this ain't no first time caller. This is just a different number, but I'm gonna get to it. Andre Ward looked very impressive in the exchanges.
So who is it?
Oh, this Randy from Florida or Orlando, my fault.
What's up, Randy? Talk to us then.
No, I was just gonna say, real quick, Andre Ward, I thought he looked very impressive during some of the exchanges. Like he was landing some hard right hands, and he was kind of ducking below him. Like he looked very good. To be honest, I thought he lost the first fight. Well, I thought it was kind of close. I like both dudes, but this fight, man, I don't know. I think he took Kovalev to school, man. He was landing some very hard shots on that, man. But that's about all I got. Y'all can keep it moving.
All right, Randy. Thanks for calling in. Jay in Orlando, talk to us.
Yo, fellas, man. Hey, man, tonight was crazy. I would say this because it kind of showed how biased HBO can be sometimes. And I guess it just was a combination of best of both worlds, because you had Rigo and you had Andre Ward, both who they don't really like 100%. And with both of them, they showed it, because with the Rigo thing, that was crazy. Like, they went out of their way. Jim Lampley, that thing kind of reminded me of, like, if you catch your boy cheating on his girl, and you make sure that his girl find out that he's cheating on her. Yo, hey, did you hear? Yo, we checked with the people in the back, and they said they didn't tell y'all that. They said that didn't happen. They said that they told y'all distinctly that, he hit him late. It was a late hit. Like, yo, damn, you went out of your way to make sure that you told him that. But I'm gonna get on to the Andre Ward fight. I think he's definitely number one after this. I feel as though it wasn't an early stoppage. Kovalev was done. The hits, one of them might have been questionable, one of them might have been a low blow, but at the end of the day, you can't go back. We don't have an instant replay, and I have no problem with the stoppage. And you just gotta give Andre Ward his props. He's number one right now. He's on top of the world. So we'll see where he goes with this. Hopefully he doesn't retire. I know he's talked about in the past retiring. I just want him to continue fighting. That's all I got, guys. Appreciate y'all, man.
Jay, thanks for calling in, brother. Jeff in Texas, talk to me.
What's up, man? Okay. First and foremost, one thing I want to point out about this fight,
is the fact that from the get-go, if you look at Kovalev's trunks, he came into the fight with the trunks up real high. So all I'm saying is, unless your dick is where your belly button is, them shots was clean. I would say by estimate, he might have hit him like maybe 1.5 times low, maybe around about the time of the stoppage. But on some real shit, it's just one of them things where it's like, you know, you would have to be a fool not to recognize the fact that Andre Ward is a technician first and foremost. The man made adjustments from the get-go from the last fight. He saw what he needed to do, and he did it. Pure and simple. And for everybody out there that wants to sit there and bitch and want to complain about Kovalev, you know, shouldn't have been stopped and the fight ended too soon, bullshit. He was a beaten fighter. He knew he was a beaten fighter, and to sit there and make bullshit-ass excuses about it, it's a fucking disgrace. Andre Ward should just go ahead and move on from this shit, fight Adonis Stevenson, and I would say, you know, wait and see what happens with this Golovkin and Canelo fight, because surprisingly enough, nobody's even bringing that up. You know, what if Golovkin happens to beat Canelo, and, you know, depending on who's sitting at super middleweight, I would say try to make a fight with Andre Ward just on the sneak, just to see how that might look, and then go after Usyk up in the cruiserweight division from there. But under no circumstances should he go to heavyweight. I mean, maybe sometime later on in your career, I don't know, but I don't think it's a good idea that he goes heavyweight. But that's all the time I got, man. That's what I'm saying, and yeah, but Harold Letterman too.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to that part in the segment of we have come to the part of the show where we're on as my co-producer said. So we just want to let you know.
It's just one of them days. Don't take it personal.
We don't want anyone taking anything personal, but it is 1 a.m. here on the East Coast, and on the West Coast, you guys are just getting out the fight, and, you know, you're tipsy like Cash, and you want to go party. So we're going to put everybody on drive-by, and when you hear...
Cut it. That means hang up.
Tell them, Cash.
That means hang up. Oh, that means spread your arms, spread your wings, and say I love you and good night.
And hit that thumbs up button. But it also means that we got to get to our next caller. Matt, we're dropping him to 30. You ready?
Oh, you know I'm ready for this.
E Black in Texas. Listen, before we even open up the lines, let me just let you guys know. No need to say what up to me. If you want to say what up to Cash because he's conceded, do it. You know, Matt's conceded. He plays his own intro. But save your seconds on me because you got 30 and Matt has a itchy trigger finger. So he's going to be pressing to cut it, all right? So just get into your immediate reaction. Let us know what you thought about the fight. Let us know what you thought about Kovalev's post-fight antics.
Jose?
What?
Did you say Jose from Canada?
I did not.
Oh, my fault. I'm listening to something else. All right, cool.
Yo, that Puerto Rican rum got him all over the place.
I'm editing a tape right now. I'm editing a tape. That's all.
You need to be editing the drink, baby.
Yo, what it sound like?
Coffee, you know.
Hey, thank you for pledging. Thank you for watching. That's all. Make sure Border Wars, it's coming. It's coming. And make sure you watch it.
Welcome to Mixed Combat Radio.
That was all.
It's a special edition.
Yeah. I heard Jose on there, and I thought it was Jose on the phone. Sorry.
I don't even know what just happened.
You don't. You won't.
Because I couldn't see, so I don't even know if that was a pre-record of Matt.
Nah.
It was a pre-record. He has me recorded somehow and my music, which I have not given him the license to.
Oh, shit. Yo.
Copyrighted, Enrique.
Let's go to E Black in Texas. Start the clock. E Black, immediate reaction. Ward Kovalev. Knockout. Talk to me.
All right, real quick. All right, one thing. There's no standing 8 count in a championship fight. You see it since Sugar Ray Leonard, since Duran. You've seen it every time. No standing 8 count. Mike Tyson, no standing 8 count. Step 2, bend yourself over and find out where your navel is and try to have somebody punch you. You can't do it. Your navel is parallel to your illegal zone. So it is illegal blow.
Cut it.
Come on, E Black. Listen, Info Joe, do a better job than E Black. 30 seconds, baby. You got to get it off your chest. I mean, we're talking about the immediate reaction, not the breakdown.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my brother.
Yo. Shout out to the Cali King, SOG Ward, pound for pound, #1. Yo, he's Sunding. The kid was broken in his eyes. You could see he was a beaten fighter, man. Andre Ward, I said one thing when I called in Thursday. He was going to outsmart him, and that's what he did. Can I get a gunshot one time real fast?
Cash ain't shit.
Hey, that's for Harold Letterman.
Cut it. Shout out to Harold Letterman.
At least you got the live gunshot from Cash. Santiago, talk to us.
Watching Andre Ward's performance tonight reminded me why I was so high on him when he won the Super 6 World Boxing Classic. And to me, it reminds me why he was considered #1 pound for pound after Mayweather.
Well, all right, Santiago. 561, first time caller.
I called from my lady's Skype one time.
What's up, brother? What's your name? Where you calling from?
It was Santos, Patreon, man. Boynton Beach, Florida.
What's up, Santos?
Yeah. All right. Give me my 30 seconds, man.
Go for it. Matt got him.
All right. Kovalev gassed out. All right. He got wobbled. And all he came up with was more fucking excuses. If Ward's not your #1 pound for pound, he never will be, and you're just a hater. Okay? Rigo did shit for his resume and his name. I didn't like it. I think it should be disqualified. That's my word.
Santos, man, thanks for calling in, and obviously thank you for being a supporter of the Patreon. Remember to join us Sunday for our Crow Day, where we do have a list. Shout out to Alex Lemon, our social media content manager, who has the list from Thursday's picks, so you cannot escape the Crow. Best and believe. Matt, you got Santos down? He's Patreon.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
From
Florida, right? From Florida.
Yes, 216, you're live on TBV. First time caller?
Yeah, first time calling, man. Keep chopping. What's going on, Nestor?
What's going on, brother? Let me play this. Hold on, brother, because what we like to do is we like to give our first-time callers a tradition around here. So what I want to ask you to do is get off of any Bluetooth or speaker that you might be on. I'm going to go ahead and play this first-time caller intro. You let the world know where you're calling from and your name.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut,
Keith Tapia.
Keith, oh shit, Machine Gun Keith Tapia. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, Papi? Que lo que, man?
Oh, man, tranquilo.
Man, I'm just calling. Yeah, I just called it, man. It's a surprise, and let you know about the fight, man. I saw the fight, man. It was a good stop, man. And it shouldn't change. It shouldn't be different the way it was. But I do want to say one thing, that I'm happy that you mentioned about the cruiserweight division, because you know as well that I am a cruiserweight. So if he comes up to cruiserweight, it's gonna make it shine more. It's gonna shine, and then I could be in it, and then I could take over cruiserweight division too. But if he jumps to cruiserweight at first, that'll be good for cruiserweight, so it could be more out there, because the cruiserweight division is basically dead right now.
It'll definitely be a good name to mix it up with the rest of those guys. And now they actually have a cruiserweight tournament. I don't know if you know about it, Keith. You might want to find out. Richard Schaefer's doing that Muhammad Ali Trophy tournament. There's about 4 cruiserweights already signed up in it. Glowacki. Who else is in that one? Meredith Britis is in it. He's got the WBC title. He's in it. It's about 3 of them. But man, for everybody who doesn't know and is listening, this is Keith Tapia from New York City and Ohio. Al Heyman fighter, light heavyweight, and cruiserweight, I guess now, right? Or has it always been cruiserweight and I'm fucking up here? All right. Well, Keith, man, thank you for calling in. Tell Flex I said what's up, brother. We're gonna go down the line, and once again, thank you. Look at that. Professional fighters calling live on Immediate React. I'm just loving it. Thank you, Jesus. Marcus in DC, what's up?
Sergey Kovalev, use a bitch. Hey, one thing I'll say this, though, man. Stop telling people it's outboxing people when they can't get away from the first punch you learned in the gym. Although I thought Kovalev was controlling the beginning parts of the round, obviously Andre Ward took that man's soul, so he get all my respect in the world. Once again, Sergey Kovalev, use a bitch. I'm out. DC in the...
Damn, they getting real aggressive with Kovalev. 240, first time caller. Who's this? 240-277. 240.
Hey, what's up? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir, brother.
Can y'all
First
hear me?
time caller.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you heard the tradition with Keith. We're gonna go ahead and play that same intro for you. You go ahead and introduce yourself and let the world know who's this and where you're calling from.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
B from Landover, Maryland.
Talk to us, brother. Immediate reaction.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Yeah, man. Ward did a great fucking job, man. But people gotta realize, like, if y'all was watching the fight, man, you know, after Kovalev got hit on the borderline of his trunks, the ref zeroed in on that shit. He was on his ass because he already knew Kovalev was fucking pretending. So, you know what I mean? Plus that hyped Andre up even fucking more. After that, he was just banging on his ass. You feel me? But, you know, I think the stoppage was fair because Weeks was on his ass. Weeks was on Kovalev's ass. He already knew he was tired. You feel me? And Andre knew that shit too. And look what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? They stopped it. So that's my call, man. Thanks.
Hey, B, did you say you was from Maryland?
Yeah.
All right, brother. B from Maryland. Thanks for calling in. We're going out to the 856-3. 856-3. First time caller.
Yo, you hear me?
Loud and clear. First time caller, my friend.
Nah, hell nah. This Chris from Jersey. That's what up, man. Long time.
Chris, what's up, brother?
Ain't nothing, man. I'll be real quick. Happy Father's Day, number one.
Likewise.
Number two, Ward made the no doubt. Ward made the adjustments. He fought him at a better distance, roughed him up on the inside. You can see when they held, it was Ward was much stronger than him. And the inside, I thought it was a close fight throughout. The Ward was just stronger than him and tiring him out. And ain't no excuses, man. Dude was gassed by the fourth or fifth round, breathing heavy. And you can't. It's defend yourself at all times, man. He was looking to the ref too much, and that was it. Ward's just a better fighter. Ain't no need to do it again. Go to light heavyweight. Stay away from heavyweight, and don't put that man in the ring with none of those heavyweights. I know you want to do legacy and all that shit.
Chris, first things first, I want to say thank you for calling in, and that was actually me that liked the picks, man. Congratulations to your children on those accomplishments. And thanks always for still being there as a true supporter and listener of the show. 984, first time calling in. 984-297. Going once.
Oh, did y'all hear me?
Yes, we can. First time
Can you hear me?
calling in.
Yes, JT from NC, man.
Oh, let me go ahead and play this first time caller intro. I'm throwing virtual jabs at you, man. I want to hit you with the tradition, man. I got to give all our first time callers the tradition.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
JT from Philly.
Talk to us, JT.
Yo, man, we got Andre Ward, man. He did a great job of neutralizing Kovalev's power. Man, Kovalev looked like his head was chopped off in the fourth round, man. He didn't have any type of win. So, I mean, Andre Ward, good stoppage. He laid down. He gave up. It was that. You can't argue. You know, they just need to take it to the chin, move on to the next, man. Thank y'all.
Thank you for calling in, brother Dwayne in Rochester. 30 seconds, drop by, go.
Yo, what's up? Yo, I thought Kovalev, man, just gave up the big bad wolf. Was talking about he's going to do this, do that. He ain't do nothing. My boy Andre Ward stepped up, did what he had to do, got his ass out of there. So, yeah, number one pound for pound, Andre Ward. Happiest for him. And that's my call, yo. Happy Father's Day, Ness.
Likewise, brother. Thank you for calling in. Mars from Queens. 30 seconds, go.
All right, what's good, y'all? I had Ford winning the fight, but I don't agree with that stoppage. To me, it was a shaky call, regardless of the low blows or the body shots. I mean, whatever you want to call it. I mean, even though I still had him winning on the rounds. Rigo, that's my favorite fighter, so I'm glad he got the call. And that's it, y'all.
Well, thanks for calling in. Nelson and DR, talk to me.
Damn, I thought that was Monster.
Oh my God, man. This was the last fight about 49 men. My God. It's almost impossible to start for you there. Hello.
We here, baby. Talk to us. Clock's ticking.
Oh my God, man. First of all, it was a great fight for Ward. He made a good fight. He neutralized a couple of forward. I think that he would have won anyway, but I think the fight was an early stoppage. But Kovalev was done. It was done. And one more thing. I think that we all need to
cut it. Shit. One more thing. I think that we all what, Nelson? Fuck. All the way in Dominican Republic. I'm gonna give him I just want to know at least what's that one more thing. Come on. What was that one more thing, Nelson? This is Dominican bias. I'm bringing you on with the Dominican bias.
Yeah. We need to give a credit to Regan, man, and to spend more time talking about him. That guy is amazing, and we need to give him some credit and support him.
Well. I don't know, man. Maybe if this fight wouldn't have been a little bit controversial. It has a little bit of controversy, so it kind of, I don't know, man, to spend time talking about that one. But we're going back to drive-by. 917, first-time caller. 917, playing the video game. 558-917-558.
Yo, what's up? My name is Julian, first-time caller.
All right, brother. Let me go ahead and play this first-time caller intro. You know the tradition around here. Let the world know who you are and where you're calling from.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
My name is Julian, calling from the Bronx. I think the decision to call the fight right there was a good call, but I had Ward losing the fight. I had Kovalev winning. What it ended the 8th, so I had Kovalev winning 4 rounds to 3. So I don't really agree with 2 of those judges. And the whole Rigondeaux thing, he should be DQ'd. I don't think that he should have won that fight. But I had Kovalev winning, and I think he would have won the fight if it kept going. So Ward, I think they don't need to do a third fight, but they don't need to do a third fight. But I think Ward should go up. If it goes up to heavyweight, I think that's a bad decision.
All right, Julian. Well, thanks for calling in. And just in case you didn't know,
join us every Thursday and Sunday live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
We're going out to the 315 somewhere in Miami, right? Is it 315 Miami or Florida? No, that's 305. I don't know. 315. First time caller?
Yeah.
All right, let me get and play this first time caller intro. You know the tradition, brother. First, let us know your name and where you're calling from.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
Yo, it's Benny Blanco from North Jersey.
Benny Blanco from North Jersey. What's up, brother?
Yo. Love the fight. Andre Ward came out sharp, looked like a different guy. I don't know what the fuck Harold Levin was talking about. I thought Andre Ward was winning the fight convincingly, hitting him with body shots, laying in the bigger shots, the stronger shots, looked like a different fighter. Sergey Kovalev was shot.
Dude hit him with a right hand. Kid was about to go down. Fucking fight was over. Game over, man. Great fight. Loved it. Straight up love you guys. First time caller.
Benny, love you right back, man. Thank you for calling in. And if you love what we do around here, check us out on Patreon. We got a bunch of other shit. We were live on, actually for this fight with a live fight chat. So you could have got our immediate reaction immediately while it was happening. We're going out to the 949. First time caller.
Hey, how's it going? What's up? My name is Sembrano. I used to be assistant to Jesse Reed, Hall of Fame trainer with 23 world champions. As far as my take on this fight, Andre is definitely cements his legacy as somebody that will study in the future. Kovalev was done. I mean, especially when you think about the round before, he'd taken, where he was picked over, and Andre Ward looked at the ref, and there was a moment of acknowledgement there because had Kovalev been in that position, he would have taken off. And Andre Ward, being the stand-up guy that he is, didn't take off. So I think there should be for people thinking that there's any sort of bad call on this stoppage. People are tripping, especially Julian. He's tripping on that Rico stuff too. So that's my take.
You said your name was Sam Brano or Sembrano?
Sam Brano, yeah.
And
Sembrano.
So you're from you were with Jesse Reed. So you in Cali or you in Philly?
Yeah. No, I'm in Cali, and then I work with Malik Scott. Obviously, he's from Philadelphia. I also work with underneath Joe Gruesome with the fighter as well. So, I definitely have some.
All right, well, Sembrano, man, thank you.
To see Andre come out. Yeah.
All right,
absolutely.
well, thank you for calling in. Obviously, we appreciate it when anytime a world-class trainer calls into the show. That's 2 in a row. We had a world-class trainer. We had a world-class fighter. Just tacking them up. 402. First-time caller. 402-217. 402.
That's me. What's up? I'm a first-time caller. My name is Seth Dixon from Nebraska, representing Terrence Crawford.
Uh-oh.
What's up now?
Nice.
That's right.
Yo.
All right.
Let's stick it in Nebraska.
Talk to us, brother. Talk to us. I would give you the first-time caller intro, but you already introduced yourself. I mean, just tell the world what's your name, where you're calling from.
Well, first of all, I'm from Nebraska. I'm from Lincoln. Omaha's about 50 miles west. Fuck that shit. Terrence Crawford's the best. Andre Ward made the proper adjustment to beat Kovalev. Although I had Kovalev winning the fight, it was only a matter of time those body shots were matching up. Fuck that fight. Let's talk about Triple G versus Canelo. Fuck that shit. Triple G will destroy Canelo. Canelo fought Chavez Jr. He didn't throw one single fucking punch for 12 rounds, and Canelo didn't fucking drop him. It was a bullshit fight.
Hold up. Nebraska's not that mess. Let's say what he say. His personal pound for pound list.
Aggressive.
I know you got Terrence Crawford because you're from Nebraska. Listen to me.
I'll do the top 3.
No. It's a question you answer it or we cut it. Just calm down and listen. All right. So we know you got Terrence Crawford on your list, right? Pound for pound of all time. Your personal pound
at 140.
No, let's just go regular.
140.
Roy Jones Jr. Is he above Terrence Crawford?
Who?
Roy Jones Jr.
Absolutely, he is 100%
above Terrence Crawford.
Yes, dude. Are you kidding me?
Nebraska, hang up on him, man. Hang up on him.
Moving up the weight classes, he took his L's, but he was always in fucking fashion. You know what the problem with Terrence Crawford is? He's the best, but he has that Floyd Mayweather bullshit, man, where it's like, oh man, it's you toy around with them for a couple of jab, 1, 2, 1, 2. We already understand it, man. You're fucking still motherfucker. Roy Jones Jr. was a fucking sportsman. He fucking showed the fans what they wanted to see.
You ever heard the phrase? Hold on. Nebraska.
Calling in, brother. This is an immediate reaction show. We're going to keep it moving. We want to give you ample time, obviously, for being a first-time caller, but we got to keep it going. We got a lot of people down the line. What is it, Enrique? Did somebody say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Terrence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather, they have that work smarter, not harder You saw Kovalev tonight. He was working harder, not smarter. Andre Ward victorious because he was working smarter. Done.
You said that for both of them, right? You said you saw Kovalev in there. He was working smarter, not harder. Andre Ward, he was victorious because he was working smarter and harder. Enrique, I think you need to look for your bed right now. Richie.
La Bamba, Richie.
Yo.
Immediate reaction.
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got you.
Yo, you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Right. 30. Yeah, immediate reaction, man. Hey, man, Kovalev bending over like that at the end of that fight, man. He gave it up, man. His belt was on the line, and he just over there bending up. The ref had no choice, so you can't blame the ref. If he not fighting back, you can't blame the ref for stopping that fight. On the bright side, looking forward, I think out of this fight, maybe we could get a Kovalev Stevenson because I feel like Andre Ward is going to avoid Stevenson at every cost. This nigga won't even talk about him. He won't bring up his name. Andre Ward is not going to fight him. And I love Andre Ward, but he's not taking that fight. So maybe Kovalev to bounce back, fight. Cut it.
408, you're live.
First time caller?
All right, can y'all hear me?
First time caller?
Yeah, I'm a first time caller. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. We want to go ahead and play this first time caller intro and have you introduce yourself and let the world know your name and where you're calling from.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his professional debut.
All right, so you got Malik Brown from the Bay Area. So I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into it. All right, my reaction, I got 6 points. The first one is there was two trainers. You had Nassim, and you had Virgil say that he was getting them ready to knock him to actually stop him, and that's exactly what he did. That right hand he landed was very reminiscent of Jack Dempsey. How he just put all that weight behind that right hand, and that really number two. He took away the right hand and he went to the body and he controlled the tape. And he was going forward. I would have loved to see him use that left hook more. It was open all night. Now I watched it on Sky Sports for the free. You feel me? And so the British boxer said it in the bully. Look, if you're looking at the refs to bail you out, then you're not really trying to take those belts back. And if anything, you should have just hit him back low. That way, that situation could have been addressed. The next thing is obviously Kovalev got tired. As I was waiting on the line, I'm watching the post fight, and Kovalev already said he got tired. So that's confirmed by Kovalev. And finally, you guys are talking about calling Ward a genie. You need to call him a bully. That's exactly what he is. Okay, if you go back, that's exactly what he did. He just bullied him the whole time. Okay, and he stopped him. So that's just what it is. I think the last thing is that when I'm looking at it, man, if you go back and look at the shadow boxing, I was really keeping up with this fight. I was really excited about this fight. You go back and look at the shadow boxing, and Kovalev takes a lot of breaks, man. He fights in spurts, and because he's a hard puncher, it's always been covered up and it's been exposed. Okay, and you know what nobody's talking about? Who is Kovalev going to fight? So what did Andre Ward do? He ended his career. Nobody's talking about who Kovalev is going to fight outside of Andre Ward. We're all talking about Ward, and that's my call.
Kovalev could fight. Kovalev could fight Adonis Stevenson. And I say that the same way you said it with a Zorro snap. Pause.
How can you do that with an exclusive HBO contract?
Malik from the Bay. And for whatever reason, Matt didn't put that because he's whack. Kansas City Mac, a.k.a. Verge. What up?
Yo, you already know. And that's like I said, there wasn't no need for no face-off. There was no need for a face-off. It was always tactics in, out the ring. Lateral movement. Like we said, we didn't even use roll work last fight. We used roll work and we got him up out of there. The vodka, once again, didn't save him. He went down. That's what he got.
Yo, did you say the vodka didn't save him?
Anything about it doesn't matter. We're going to move up. Cruiserweight, heavyweight. They said it's dangerous. Y'all not in the ring. Y'all not training. We're going to go where we want to go. We're going to go where we deserve to go. Cut it. I'm going to cut.
Yo, War fans come out the woodworks talking about we. It's a we thing now. I love it. Let me go out to our LA correspondent, Young Cantu. What up?
Yo, what's up, champ? First, let me give credit where credit is due. Andre Ward won tonight because he was quicker to the punch and he was a more conditioned fighter. Now, as the media, the fans, and the people who write the history books, what do we define as a true champion? Is a true champion one who wins by any means necessary, even if it's controversial, like joining a 73-win team, or Mayweathering your way to decision victory? Or is a true champion two someone who captures and cultivates a new wave of fans and leaves no doubt in the general public that they are pound for pound one of the greats? That's the question to ask, Matt. Cut it. Hey, Matt.
Cut it. Yo, how you gonna cut your own? Isn't that Aaron?
I gave him an extra 15 seconds.
Holy shit.
And he finished his point. It was a good point.
Aaron, next time you're in the gym with this guy, throw some jabs at him. You hear me?
Hey, it's late, man. I'm tired. I want to hang out with my kid.
That is true, Aaron. But anyway, thanks for calling in. I brought you back on. Oh shit! Look who's there. I wonder if he's gonna even believe that he's on.
It's Baltimore, gentlemen. The gods will not save you.
We can hear you, Wood. Don't worry.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Yeah, man.
What's up, Woods?
Woods, not Wood. Coach. Yeah, what's going on? How y'all feeling, man?
Can I follow you back on YouTube? Should I subscribe to you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, do that. Cause I'm that nigga. That's why.
Can we exchange subscriptions?
Hey,
look. Tell me about the fight.
Hey, who is this talking all this shit, man?
My name Boxing MD. I'll fuck you up right now, man.
I see Cole.
Yeah.
Man, you sound like you drunk, man. I'll beat your ass. I see Cole. I'll beat your ass, man. Hey, look. I see Cole. Kovalev tribesmen trying to say that he got hit in the balls and all that shit. How can you hit a nigga in the balls that don't have any? He can't do that. He don't have no balls, man. He showed through this whole press conference he's a pussy, man. He's a bully, and he's over with now, man. Everybody know how to beat him. Let's go to this nigga body, and he's done, man. He folded over like an accordion today, man. And it was a good stoppage, man, because he was about to get knocked out the ring like Beehive. He was on his way out that motherfucking ring, balled up in the ropes, man. That was a good fight, man. Ward proved what he had to prove, man. That was a good fight, man. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out here before that cut it song come on.
Yeah, you the best.
Going in there, man.
Cut it. You sound tired, Woods. You sound like you ain't had nothing to drink.
The fuck, 210 Texas, talk to me.
Well,
What's up, caller?
You skipped some people.
What?
You skipped some people.
Oh, shit.
You skipped like 4 people.
Damn, I did. Victor, the truck driver, what up, baby?
What up, Ness?
What up?
Ness. What up, Ness?
Immediate reaction, Victor. Talk to me. Hurry up. The clock is ticking.
Hey, Ness. Hey, yeah, I want to give it a shout out to Wood. I haven't heard from him for a long time, but I want to give it up to Ward. He adjusted. Kovalev is a pussy. He fooled me. I thought he was going to come out and fuck Ward up, but Ward proved that he's a champion, and I put him on the number 1 pound for pound. And that's all I got to say. I'll call tomorrow.
All right, Victor. Thanks for calling in. We're going out to Sal. Talk to us.
Yo, what's up, fellas? What's up?
What up, Sal?
Don't start my time till I get my Patreon plug. Don't start my time till I get my Patreon plug. Yo,
okay. Relax.
First, I want to start off. I'm sorry I lost my voice, fellas. But anyways, to those motherfuckers on Patreon hating Robert Ortiz, Eric Cruz, you know who you guys are, and those that don't know, get on Patreon. All these first-time callers, get on there so you guys can know what's up. Yo, Ward did his thing, baby. Whoop that ass. I don't care what the motherfucking rounds before that said. He got in there and he beat the man's ass. 3, 4, 5, I don't even remember, bro. I was turned. Fucking jab to the motherfucking body, and he quit. Didn't even cover up his face. Worse, he backed up and whooped that ass to his face, and he didn't do shit. He's nothing but a fucking bitch. Get on Patreon. That's all I got to say. I'll see you.
Young Mike Tyson in these streets. 803, first time caller. Eight zero three 372. First time caller. All right, just listening. 402, first time caller.
What is it?
402-217, first time caller.
Okay, I'm back at it again, brother. What's going on? This is Seth Dixon from Nebraska. Let's talk about fucking
Ed, we got a lot of
right
people
now,
said we can't, baby. You got to call back tomorrow. Today is immediate on Andre Ward, and we got other callers. 210, you're up. 996, 210-996, first time caller.
No, that's Young Tigre.
It's Young Tigre
from San Antonio.
Talk to me, San Antonio. Young Tigre, what up?
Shit, man. Ward looks sharp once again, man. Took care of business. You know, no big deal, man. Whoever's next in line, man, he's gonna chop him down. No biggie, man. Big Ness, man. Happy Father's Day, champ. I'll holla at you, man.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. Compa, you haven't pressed 1. You just listening, my friend? Or you two, you know, you had too good of a Andre Ward night. You forgot to hit the 1, or you thought you hit 1? Going once.
Very possible with Compa.
There he goes. Talk to me, brother.
What up, Boxing Voice? What up, Matt? What up, Casual? What up, Nestor?
What up?
Man,
What
I
up?
want to say, man, great fight. Hopefully Andre Ward finally gets his just due. And, man, hell of a fight. So, good looking out, Boxing Voice. Happy Father's Day, Ness, Casual, and Matt. Good looking out.
All right,
Ward,
brother.
baby.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Go by. You saw that Tupac movie?
He's gone.
Here comes the boom. 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 Here comes the boom.
Yo, so we're out of here, man. This has been an immediate reaction show that went way too fucking long, but we love doing it. So remember to hit this thumbs up button in the future, present, past. It doesn't matter. Make sure that before you leave, you mash it up and it is blue. It must be blue. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter. And catch my final thoughts.
Join us every Thursday and Sunday live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Because Sunday's Crow Day, man. So just make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and you'll find out, obviously, whenever we go live again. Matt, Enrique.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter, TBV_casual_fan. You can find me on Instagram at Fight Talk. And I am not on Facebook, but I am on Patreon. And it's called Boxing Fan Apparel. That's patreon.com, Boxing Fan Apparel. Tonight, I'm putting up right now as I speak a Meet Jose post. You know what I'm saying? Meet Jose, meet Canadian Jose as he spars. I will be narrating his sparring match. We don't know if it's his 1 round, if it's 4th round, or if it's the time that he looked his best and decided to send me the tape. And if you know about TBV Border Wars, July 10th is the fight. Kazakhstan is fighting him. That's me, Enrique Church. And make sure you follow me. That's right. Come in tomorrow and make your prediction.
And I am Matt, the Hipster Hunter, co-host and producer of The Boxing Voice. You can find me at Mixed Combat News on Twitter, Matt Hunter TBV on Instagram. My MMA podcast, Mixed Combat Radio, is on Patreon, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, etc. Go to patreon.com/The Boxing Voice to get a bunch of extra content. You can go there for as low as $3 a month, which roughly goes to 10 cents a day for the whole month. So 10 cents a day, you can go
$3 coffee.
$3 coffee for the whole month. And you can go support everyone here at The Boxing Voice. Keep the lights on, so to speak. Keep this independent. We're out of here. We'll be back tomorrow with our usual flagship show. Again, this is the immediate reaction of Andre Ward stopping Sergey Kovalev. It was a good show, good ride. Haters beware. Andre Ward is here.
Shout out to Robert Brandt setting the precedent and showing fighters that they can also subscribe to our Patreon. You know what I'm saying? So see you guys later.
Yeah.